Alright, hey guys, this video I'm making, I felt the need to make this today, so here I am. The topic I want to address is addiction, and first off, I'll start off with the definition and some information I found on the internet that seemed worthy, because some information about addiction just isn't right. And here we go. Alright. The term addiction is sometimes applied to compulsions that are not substance related, such as compulsive shopping, sex addiction, compulsive sex, overeating, problems gambling, and computer addiction. In these kinds of common use, the term addiction is used to describe a recurring compulsion by an individual to engage in some specific activity despite the harmful consequences as deemed by the user themselves to their individual health, mental state, or social life. And the actual definition is been defined as physical and psychological dependence on psychoactive substances which cross the blood-brain barrier once ingested, temporarily altering the chemical structure of the mind. So, first off, I want to say I think the most important thing of this conversation would be, how do you know if you're addicted? And I used to have a problem with Oxycontin back a while, not too long ago actually, probably less than a year. And so I've been there, so I'm not just someone who is making this video to rant about addiction. Basically, I am somebody who has been there and is out of that, and thinks that addiction is one of the biggest problems we have today. So, if you are watching this video and you have any question in your mind that you may be addicted, please do not leave. Please follow through and watch the whole video, because I am sure this will help you. Alright. First thing, signs. Let's see. If you happen to do something reoccurringly, like, let's say, pick your nose, and every once in a while you may not know why you want to pick your nose or do some drugs, but you do it anyway. You're not really sure why. It's almost a subconscious thing. So, if you have any of these symptoms, you may be addicted. You probably are, but let's see. If without the substance you feel down, angry, you have any pain, mental pain, physical pain, without the substance, you may be addicted. If you are willing to go out of your way, go out of a healthy route, take an unhealthy route of getting something or doing something, and it's unhealthy, but you really don't care because you want that thing, you may be addicted. If at times nothing seems to matter, you may be addicted to something. If you feel depressed or you have a lot of anxiety for no apparent reason, you may be addicted to something. Um, let's see. Alright. Well, those are some pretty good signs. Next thing I want to say is you've got to be honest with yourself. If you ever feel like you may have been addicted or you are addicted, then, or even if you just think you are, you probably are. If it crosses your mind, you probably are. But then again, people who are addicted to things have a tendency to push away the truth whenever it comes and they see it or it's being shown to them. So, it's something that really does have to come from within, just like almost everything. But I believe that people talking to you or um, talking to people who have experienced it could help a lot. And I'm here to say that if you are addicted to something or you feel that you may be addicted to something, that there is a light. There is something better than what you have. So, let's see. Let me think. The next thing to address. Now, there are different levels of addiction. One second. You could have an addiction where when you don't have it, you just feel down about things. You're not necessarily fiending for it, and I would say that this is a beginning stage. The next stage I would say is probably feeling slight physical pain from it, feeling slight physical discomfort whenever you do not have the substance. And that would be that next step. And I would say the third step of addiction would be that whenever you don't have it, you are completely not yourself. You are completely angry, sad, mad, whatever, every emotion at once. You may hurt people and regret it and not really know what may have caused it at that point. And one word, addiction. There are many signs, so that's really all I'm going to get into that. And if you have any signs or symptoms that you know or have, leave them in the box, the comment box, because this is a really important video. This is something that could really turn somebody's life around. So, the next and probably last thing I'm going to say is how to avoid addiction and get rid of it. First thing to avoid addiction, I would say that if you have any knowledge or any signs that you seem to be doing something more than you used to, more than usual, and it may be contributing unhealthy factors to your life, take a look at that. And you may be able to avoid it. The way, getting rid of an addiction is the hardest thing, and I know, and I'm here to tell you that it can be done. So, if you are if you think you're addicted to something, I would say the first thing you need to do is acknowledge you are addicted. You need to be aware that you are addicted and start noting yourself. Notice what you do when you end quote fiend, or you need that thing, or just note down your daily life, not on a piece of paper necessarily. That would help, but just in your head even. Because these things that you may do may not be you at all. It could be the substance, and I know it's weird, but it's true. It can do that. Be aware of these things that you do, and if you have anything that knocks you off, that makes you fiend even harder, stay away from it. You need to uh, um, locate yourself away from the addiction, which means locate yourself away from the person who gives you the drugs, the people who you did drugs with. And getting away from an addiction could mean restarting your whole life, and that's what it is basically. Because when you're addicted to something, it will take over your whole life. So, and starting completely new can be one of the hardest things to do. So, you need to get away from that stuff. Get away from people who will give it to you because they don't care about you and they don't care about themselves. So, if you think you're addicted and you want somebody to talk to, message me. Message me on YouTube, comment on this video, and I will message you, because this is a very important matter and it needs to be addressed. And there are addiction videos on YouTube, but there aren't enough. So here's another one. Comment, rate, do whatever. Tell me your thoughts, anything you have about addiction that would help anybody or yourself or anything. Leave it on this video. Make this a post, a tower for addiction, and let's show people the evilness in it. So thank you guys.